Pretty big day today. I've got homecoming. I've got some plans the day beforehand, so I guess you can say my hands are full, kind of like a juggler. Except I'm not juggling anything, it's theoretically speaking. I just got a lot of plans the day beforehand, so I've got my hands full. Yeah, my friends right now are probably texting and calling each other about what they're going to be doing this afternoon, but I don't get involved in that witchcraft. The government already follows me too much. They probably have a chip in this car just following me around. There's Hunter Lane on such and such street, like a blip on a radar almost like. That's why I don't get a GPS. Too much witchcraft and government involvement. If I do need to make a phone call, I just I stop by a good old payphone. I have a nice little payphone card that I've had since like 2003. It's got like 1,600 minutes left on it, so I'm fine. I'll just go buy a payphone and put my my 4-digit code in, and I'll make a phone call. I don't use conditioner. I don't use credit cards. I've never seen Titanic, so I figured I'd do the same thing with cell phones, just not get involved. Came by the payphone here and tried to make a call. This is my domain right here. No luck with the phone call. Still trying to get a time on when everything is taking place, but nobody picked up. Forgot my card today, so I had to use some change, but things happen. But I'm hopeful that I'll be able to get a hold of them. My biggest problem is the size of phone books. I really wish they were pocket-sized. I've been writing 2 letters a week for the past decade to the folks at Yellow Book to try and get a more pocket-sized, more carrier-friendly phone book, because I need it for when I go to the payphones. I know I sound like Andy Dufresne from Shawshank, but if that's what needs to be done to get a phone book pocket-sized, I'll keep doing it. Yeah. He didn't give me his address. I'm trying to find it here in the phone book. I don't blame him for not publishing in the phone book. I don't do that. It's too much information for people to know. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I don't know the address. I should probably call somebody for that. Guess I'm gonna have to stop by a good old PP, a little payphone. Another unsuccessful attempt at making contact with my group. I know I definitely missed the pictures, but now dinner time is definitely spoiled. This is a nice payphone though. It's got international calls. It's a nicer one. It's newer, but still haven't made contact with my group, so I'm a little disappointed. My brain is my smartphone. I don't need an iTouch, a Blueberry, a PDA, whatever they're called. I have my Cerebrum. That's my daily planner. It's my notification device. If things pile up, I have a calendar. If I need the time, I have a watch. It's resources given to you that, I don't need a cell phone. People don't need to know where I am. All right, so I'm trying to divide and conquer here. Okay, we're in Queensgate now. Nearest one's probably about 5.5 miles. I wish I had my compass right now. Jeez, this is bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the one right there near Prospect, maybe. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. And that's the next phone call I'm gonna make. It's a good payphone. Well, I guess this will serve as my last attempt. It's getting pretty late. I think I missed dinner. It's really frustrating they can't pick up a phone call. I guess I'm just gonna have to go on over to the school and meet him there. It's my last attempt, but just payphones, they just can't pick them up. But valiant effort. Yep. Now time for a waiting game. Just sit here and wait for my friends and maybe enjoy the night after a horrendous day. Yep.
Welcome to my humble abode. This is Hunting Declassified with Jack Winchester Jr. I'm Jack Winchester Jr. This week's episode is brought to you by Uncle Cliff's Hunting Emporium. Go there this week for half off digital camera bow and arrows from K-Bar. Uncle Cliff's Hunting Emporium, serving South Central Pennsylvania's hunting needs since 1951. That brings me to this week's motif, firearm deer hunting season in Pennsylvania. To be more geographically specific, South Central Pennsylvania is one of my favorite hunting hotspots on the eastern seaboard. Taking an in-depth look at my preparations for firearm deer hunting season in South Central Pennsylvania. Hoorah, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm sorry folks, I'm just measuring the back of my '09 Black Jeep Wrangler for some carcass space. Sorry about that. Anyhow, right now I'm going to show you my essentials list for hunting in South Central Pennsylvania, because for any hunting trip, there are many essentials for success. Now, I'm not going to show you the whole kit and caboodle, but if you would like to check that out, hop in one of your local book bistros and buy my new book, Carcasses, Firearms, Conservatism, which comes with a free LED flashlight on purchase. Now, anyhow, let's get to my list here. With any hunting trip, there are must-reads, and my two must-reads for hunting trip are the Holy Bible and Still Life, Adventures in Taxidermy by Melissa Milgrove. You need to be replenished. You need nutrients. And my two bare necessity snacks are Red Bull and Cliff Bars, particularly chocolate chip. And please never ever drink sugar-free Red Bull. Ever. Ever. Baking soda. Chafing. It's not amateur hour. There is chafing on hunting trips. A camera. Every good hunting trip must be documented. And also my nephew runs my Tumblr. Some extra twine. Sometimes this cargo space can't fill the body bags that I fill up. Because when I hunt, I fill body bags. Let me tell you. Put some twine here for the roof. Anybody questions the taxidermy on top of your car, you know, just give them a little look. You know, let them know how good you are. Give them that Jack Winchester Jr. Hoorah. Chainsaw. Sometimes the bone marrow gets thick in them deer. This is set to liberate any issues with bone marrow, alleviate any fears. And lastly, my Weber grill for my signature slay and fillet technique. That's Jack Winchester Jr. patented there. Hoorah! Years of experience. You know, don't try it at home. But I also would like to point out my NRA membership. Bring it on over here, buddy. You know, this is my renewed membership for the year, lifetime member. But that's an essential too for any hunting trip, not just South Central Pennsylvania. So you've seen my essentials list. You didn't see any firearms yet, but I'm gonna go take you to my gun repository in Helm. We'll check her out. Thanks for stopping by here at my house and checking out my essentials. See you later. Jack Winchester Jr. Hoorah. The quintessential Christmas hors d'oeuvre is the cookie. Deriving in origin from 7th century AD Persia, the cookie has become quite the delectable holiday goodie. However, commercial American simpletons tend to brandish rather informal cookies to their guests. They do this at their convenience, but at the expense of the contentedness of the guests. These informal cookies I speak of are the Pillsbury holiday cookies. Folks, when you serve your guests, serve them as humans, not kennel dogs. This is not a care package to Fallujah. This is Christmas season in the United States. Serve your guests with pride. Rather, I suggest, serve a chocolate chip cookie. But when you bake them, spare the walnuts, because there's always that one freckled kid with glasses who has a nut allergy that ruins the party for everybody.
Tune in next week as I embrace the arid African safari and tame some zebra. I would like to close with a quote from the great Chain Potak. All the great sounds of this valley run to one great echo, a song that is sung by all the great spirits of this valley. Only a hunter hears it. Hoorah! God bless.